My dear Gemini, hello. How are you, honey? Welcome to your reading. Hoping that you're well, happy, safe wherever you are within this world. We're going to be starting to do your reading for the month of September. So, yeah, let's begin to see what is the energy for you. You can now subscribe to my new channel, Angels Surrounding You, and become a member to have access to members only videos at Sabbath Tarot. And let's begin to see what is the energy for you, honey. Let's see what is happening for dear Gemini, and what do you need to hear right now in regards to the current moment. Spirit, what is the energy for Gemini, and what is happening? What does Gemini need to hear right now, Spirit? Oh, wow. Page of Pentacles. That's a heavenly energy. I see your energy being really open, being very lighthearted for the time being, Gemini. I feel that you're really open to experiencing things right now and exploring. If you hear something, it's my cat. It could be that some of you could be very much open to new connections, new friendships. This also could be, some of you just heard business partner. You could be having a business partner soon, or somebody that wants to work with you as well. We're going to definitely tap on to see what this energy is. There could be a new job offer for some of you with a better pay as well. Something that's going to be paying you more, maybe a new stream of income. But work-wise, I see you really becoming successful, and something here really taking off for you here, honey. Okay, somebody could be connecting with an earth sign, somebody younger than you, doesn't have to be, or even a water sign. All right, for our dear Gemini, let's see what is the energy. Something could be at a standstill right now, okay? And for some of you, you could be kind of inquiring in regards to a connection. It could be that you could be very high maintenance, or is it just me? Some of you definitely, I feel like it takes a lot for you to be actually in a relationship, because whether you have standards, whether you are very, I just heard formal. Some of you could be very formal, or a type of work that you do, you're very formal. It requires for you to be very, maybe put together. Maybe some of you are very tidy as well here, okay? But the energy that I'm getting with you is that I wouldn't enter this connection, let's say, unless it's really something I want. I wouldn't do this unless it really matches with standards or whatever that I have going on. So it could be that you're really looking for something healthy, something balanced, something consistent, something grounding. Somebody who also wants to support you here, Gemini. Some of you, I even feel like you're actually okay with being alone, you know, or being single for the time being, or this is like a decision you're making. Like, I don't see any form of desperation with you. It's like, I'm not desperate to like get in a relationship. I can do it on my own type of energy. It could also be that some of you could be wanting to be intimate even without, when I say intimate, I mean emotionally. I feel like, yeah, again, I feel like you're not really, you're kind of questioning whether you want to be with somebody in a commitment or not. This is very specific, okay? We can definitely tap onto it more. Some of you Taurus you could be connecting with. So who's this? Some of you could have also been intimate with somebody without necessarily being in a commitment just yet. That could be a possibility, or things kind of got like intense maybe between you two. So who's this person coming through towards? There could be a person that you're like, is it really worth it for me to like go all in? This is so specific. It's like, is it worth it for me to like settle for this energy and like kind of exclude all the other options I have? Or some of you, it's almost like you've been so single that you're so used to it that you're like, do I really, am I really ready for a commitment? I don't know why I keep hearing those things. So maybe there's a person here who rather has been talking to you about wanting to take things to the next level. Who's this person coming through towards Gemini, and how do they feel towards Gemini, Spirit? How does this person feel? They're very attracted to you. Very attracted. Very hard-working energy. Some of you, air energy and earth is coming through, even fire. This is probably a hard worker. They could even prioritize their work a lot. But the energy that I'm sensing here is that this is somebody who's kind of afraid of you breaking their heart, or Some of you might have friends with this person, I don't know, but it's like they don't... We're definitely going to have to clarify. Either they're kind of intimidated because you have way too many options. I don't know who I'm reading for. Like, are you a celebrity? What's going on? It's like, you could have a lot of options. And this person's kind of like, oh my God, like, I don't know if I could be able to, like, you know, like really stand out to Gemini. Or maybe they know that you are a great catch, but at the same time, they need to work on themselves to be able to be on the same level as you, if that makes sense. Definitely this person feels like you have other options, like they're not the only one, or maybe they felt like somebody still wants you from your past, or maybe you brought it up, I'm not sure. But if not that, they're just kind of like a little bit like in their head. We're gonna see though. What's this person's intentions towards? It's almost like they want you to be communicative with them in regards to what it is you want. Same cards. You could be connecting with multiple options, by the way, Gemini, okay? I don't see just one energy. So I don't know if you're juggling it or not. I don't know if this is a cross-budget reading, but I'm going to keep it open again, right? Based on your situation. It's going to differ because it's going to be like for thousands of people. But it's like somebody's intentions is like they're looking at you to see what you want, or like for you to rather take action. So maybe they've been waiting on you to rather communicate in regards to something, or yeah, I'm hearing they've been waiting to hear from you. Maybe some of you, this person texted you and you didn't reply. Maybe they're going to text you today. But definitely there's an energy of I don't know yet what we are. So how does Gemini see this person before we tap onto other messages? Like, y'all crazy. What? What's going on? This could be definitely somebody that you've been back and forth with. I just heard roster. Maybe you feel like you're on a roster. Or some of you could be feeling also that this is somebody who's mirroring you, or somebody who's not even giving you a clear answer as to what they want. This is so confusing. Yeah. Virgo energy. You two might have not been seeing eye to eye about something. Heavy trust issue energy. It doesn't have to be though. Yeah, heavy Virgo. I also feel like either some of you could be viewing this person as distant, maybe physically or emotionally, or there's an energy of you could want for this person kind of to put in more effort or make more plans than they haven't been. I just see this energy of you kind of like really wanting for this person to take more action, or kind of show you more of wanting to be with you almost, you know? So yeah, maybe you're kind of like emotionally a little bit protecting yourself here. So we're going to see more about this though. Spirit, could you tell me in regards to the outcome? Could you tell me also about the other options? Because some of you, I feel like you could be... Yeah, it's almost like something's repeating, okay? Or there's going to be a connection that's repeating, but at the same time, you kind of feel like there's a sense of like lack of growth. Even though you're repeating something, things haven't changed. Or some of you, there could be a person that you could be feeling like this person's trying to like be possessive, or it's like they're putting boundaries on you. They're kind of wanting for you to be all theirs when you're not all. I don't know what this is saying. It's like they want their cake and eat it too. The same energy has been coming through a lot for you, by the way. It's like just something's not coming through. It's just what my feelings are saying. It's like something's not coming through. As much as you're like trying to kind of like put in the effort or take your time with somebody, it's just not happening. Some of you could also be feeling like this connection could be a little bit toxic, or the stuff that this person has been doing to you is a little bit low-key toxic, or it's like they're not really being loyal. There's just a lot going on, man. Like, what is happening? What is going on? Like, are you two even like emotionally open? I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of like hidden energy. So what is the outcome? What will happen here? Okay, want me to, okay. You're trying to save yourself from heartbreak. I feel like what will happen here is that you will actually try to still protect yourself. All right, so I don't know whether this is like a decision you're making that you want to still heal, that you want to still work on yourself. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's an energy of I would rather be single than to be with somebody that's gonna hurt me, or that's gonna keep breaking my heart. So for a lot of you, I feel like you might have like dealt with an energy that broke your heart at a certain point, or they hurt you somehow. I just heard the song, Unbreak My Heart, Say You Love Me Again. Maybe you've been waiting for a person to apologize and they just haven't been, or it's like waiting for things to move forward and they just haven't been. Yeah, I just heard pulling on your heartstrings. Isn't that a song? Pulling on your heartstrings. I'm not sure. I'm hearing the song, but I'm not hearing the name of the song. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, I feel like you do have feelings for this person, but there's also a lack of like clarity. There is a lack of action. A lot of stuff is going on. Some of you, this definitely could be somebody from your past that you're still connecting with, but it's like there's a lack of growth. So I feel like the outcome for you is to actually just focus on yourself, and to also put the situation to rest. Some of you, I'm hearing, to not even like, yeah, like your outcome is to focus on you, focus on your own growth, focus on money, and to also keep your boundaries the same way they are, you know, is the message. And to also like heal any form of a pattern that there might have been. What's this person's future action, Spirit? We're gonna use different cards. Oh, to me this person could be pissing you off. Like, I don't this is okay, this is like somebody who would like want you to like not maybe like date any other person but them, but they're also not putting enough effort. You know what I mean? It's like weird. It's like this weird thing. Again, you definitely let me know what's going on, but this is very specific. It's like somebody who would like would like tell you to not talk to anybody else, but at the same time they're not doing what they have to do. Same as your last reading. It's just a little bit more intensified. Some of you could also feel that this person's kind of like not putting like spending as much time with you as before. You could be feeling like they're kind of like acting all busy when they might not be busy. It's just a lack of action. You could have also rejected this person at a certain point, or you just put up a boundary. Some of you might have like, you definitely might have had boundaries, and it kind of disappointed this person, or it kind of made this person feel like, well, I can't get what I want unless I act right, unless I get my act together, if that makes sense. So whoever this person is, they might have been trying to manipulate you, low-key. And you're going to know best, right? This is not like a prediction. This is something that you already know, and I'm confirming. But it's like your intuition was spot on about something, but then you kept overthinking, is my intuition telling me the right thing? Some of you definitely, you've been having a hard time. Like your sense of judgment might have been like really tested. It's like, can I actually read this person or what they're wanting? Kind of similar to Cancer's reading as well. Some of you could be Gemini, Cancer cusp, or you could be connecting with one. But we'll see. Is there any advice that we have? Let's see. What is the outcome, Spirit? Is there any? Again, the High Priestess in reverse. Something's going to be revealed to you, and this is in regards to somebody finally being decisive or coming through to make something known to you. And I feel like in this situation, you're going to be the one who's grounded. You're going to be the one kind of just being open to hear. And yeah, I just heard I have eyes, I have ears. I don't know, that's so random. I just heard that. Yeah, maybe you kind of like are like, you know what, come to me when you're ready, or come to me when you have a clear answer of what we are or what we're doing. But you might have been feeling like, yeah, somebody's a little bit fishy, for me to say that. Pisces energy. You have a strong Cancer though. Some of you work-wise, I also see you either like starting something up really like fast, or you're going to be staying on the grind in a way that you've never had. But money-wise, I see you really gaining a lot of money. And this is because of either your effort, your consistency, how much time you've been putting into this. I just see you being more focused on work than anything else and focusing on the bag, you know, and a sense of safety. All right. What is the advice, Spirit, for our dear Gemini? Yeah, the advice is to actually stay healthy. Like, I don't know why I keep hearing that. Maybe some of you even realize there are some things that you do that maybe you picked up on from other relationships, your past relationships or whatever, that might not be the most healthy, and you're kind of healing things within you. But this is just speaking of you doing your own thing, honestly. Like, who cares at the end of the day? And you want somebody who's going to really put in the effort. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, oh my God, like, why is this person not moving? Queen of Spades. It's like you're going to be making a head over heart decision, but you're not going to regret it, because maybe right now you're going to regret it and feel sad about it. But over time, you're going to be like, you know what? I actually did the right thing by having boundaries. I actually did the right thing by having standards and not like bending to somebody or not being manipulated. Because I feel like somebody's trying you. It's almost like somebody's trying you like a baser. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know that phrase, but I just heard that. Maybe somebody keeps trying you. They keep testing you to see what's your capacity, you know? And you're like, nope, I'm going to still stay grounded. I'm going to still keep my standards the way they are. And either you're going to respect them and you're going to get your act together, or do svidaniya, you know? Adios. For me to say that, somebody could be Eastern European, or you could have Eastern European backgrounds, or even like Spanish, European energy. It doesn't have to be at all, okay? Or it could be this person, maybe somebody's from a different background or speaks different languages. All right. Whew. Boy, what a reading. You have other options too. Some of you, the Spirit is telling you actually to maybe, you know, be open to other options, because there's a lot of eyes on you. It's like, why are you so focused on something that's not... It's not moving? Like, why? It's like, why are you committed to an energy who's not committed to you? Does that make sense? Yeah. I just heard that. Some of your living situation might have been really crazy, or this is also Spirit's way of saying you need to perhaps move at a certain point, or you feel like you want to move. I'm also hearing some of you... something is going to come to fruition for you, or you're going to be... I don't know if you have worries about like moving or financial work. There's something here you're worried about in regards to your safety. And I'm here to say you're going to hear good news, or you're going to actually gain like boon or some kind of an abundance that's going to really relax you, you know? But the Spirit's like time will tell in regards to who is who, you know, seeing who is who. And a lot of you, the best advice that I would say is to protect your heart, because I feel like you're really in this energy of protection. You're really kind of trying to stay in this energy of protecting yourself and protecting your heart for the right one, for the right energy, for the right connection. And the Spirit's like, do what it takes, you know, do what you feel like doing. For some reason, I'm being called to go with some angel messages before I do the last spread. To me, I'm also hearing true friends stay. Like a person who's really truthful to you will stay. They won't like leave you hanging, or they won't kind of like do something that's going to make you question your worth, you know, for some of you. You could also have a pet, or you could be getting a new pet. Wow. We have the divine masculine, yin and yang. So for these cards to come through, some of you, the Spirit is like, in order for a connection to work, there needs to be some form of a balance. Either somebody has to, you know, come to your level. You have to be compatible with them. You have to have, you know, some kind of a harmony between you two for things to work. Leo energy, some of you could be connecting with. But this is just speaking of it takes two, right? It takes two. And it's almost like somebody might have been having a hard time like meeting your, again, values, or... you might have been feeling like somebody's not as compatible, or they're not there maybe spiritually. It's just that kind of an energy that's coming through. Or maybe you feel like somebody needs to do a lot of healing, you know. Like they're kind of like wounded a little bit, maybe. I mean, if a person's unwilling to heal, they're going to keep like questioning you, you know? If you're getting in a relationship with somebody who's just like not even willing to heal, they're going to make you think that you're crazy. All right, any angel messages do we have for our dear? Wow, okay. So some of you, it's almost like you're going to actually question, is this connection actually good for me, good for my health? Because within the next few weeks, I feel like you're going to have other options and you're not going to be as into something and as interested into something. I don't know why I just got that lo-fi song in my head. Losing interest, you can find no better than this. I swear, girl, if you live, just let me know. I don't even know what the lyrics, the name of that song is. Losing interest, I think, is the name of the song. So you might be losing interest, or you might be feeling like, again, somebody's losing interest or somebody's not as into the, you know, connection as you are. But the Spirit's like, hey, the right, like I said, the right connection will be reciprocal and the right connection will stay. And the right person would want to actually go through that healing phase with you because they are spiritually on the same level as you. You know, sometimes you're not going to be spiritually on the same level and somebody needs to go through healing on their own maybe. But a lot of recovery, a lot of healing energy, but definitely there's some form of a test here. And tests are necessary sometimes, you know, to be able to grow, be able to see how strong the bond is actually. All right, let's just see if there's any more messages for you, for our dear Gemini. You deserve love. Stay optimistic. Yeah, the Spirit is telling you to put the focus on yourself, to be able to manifest an energy that also puts the focus on you. But for a lot of you, it's almost like your connection is a reflection of how much you're able to love yourself. So if you notice that somebody's really inconsistent with your back and forth, maybe you need to also see whether you're being inconsistent with loving yourself and whether you're actually very focused, you know. So there's definitely a lot of like healing energy over here, you know. Some of you really be open to new connections as well as the message. Maybe you feel like you're here in somebody's life to also teach them to love themselves. But it's not your job, okay? You're not anybody's therapist. So, because sometimes legit people come to me and they're like, well, you know what, Sabbath, I met this person and they keep talking about their past. I'm like, are you their therapist? Hopefully you're getting paid. Like, no. You know what I mean? Any angel messages we have for a dear Gemini Spirit? Any angel messages that Gemini needs to know? Oh my God, the duality. I cannot. To thought, your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. So again, you have different options. You have different energies stepping through, and the Spirit's like, take your time. Give it a couple of weeks. See how things go. You know, maybe you're going to be meeting someone else. Maybe you are already dating, you know, at different energies. But the Spirit's like, really take your time. If you're not sure, if you're hesitant, take your time. We also have your last card, Ace of Action. This cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Woo! Have confidence in your abilities. What did I tell you? I was just talking about this. So you could be starting something new that the Spirit's like, go, go, go. You're going to be amazing. It could even be reaching some form of a success faster than you think. Like, you might think that you need to put a lot of effort in it, but you don't really have to. You just have to start it and see it grow. So don't be afraid of failure. Believe in yourself, honey. Believe in yourself. Have confidence, because you need to be your own #1 biggest fan. Okay, as I always say. So this is all I have for you. I hope that this helps you, honey. If it did, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more. Do subscribe to my new channel, Angels Surrounding You, for more content, of course. And now you can become a member to my channel by clicking the join button. And for personal readings, also you can write to me to my emails in the description box below to book a reading with me. Sending my kiss, my warm embrace, and my love and light. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, honey.